What's going on YouTube? What's going on, you guys? I'm smiling so hard because today is day 23 of MATTMIS. Let me explain to you guys like how hard this has been. Really training these videos, waking up early, getting in here, getting something done for you guys. But today's 23, Mike Jordan, LeBron James. I know you had that jersey before. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to build from a behind the back crossover. The reason why I want to talk to you guys about building from a behind the back crossover is a lot of us have a lot of problems with longer guards or longer players. As you guys know, when we go crosses in front, it puts us at a disadvantage because the defender can just put his hand in and steal it. So I'm gonna show you guys why I build it from a behind the back crossover. It's gonna get you right, get you elite, get you to that next level, and make sure you don't have that many turnovers, all right? You guys are new here, like, comment, subscribe. Watch the 22 videos before this because this 23rd one about to be a banger, all right? So, yeah. Now, you guys know, before we start every video, you gotta take this damn hat off, all right? I'm so excited, man. I miss you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. First, you're gonna start out with behind the back crosses. You're gonna build from behind the back. You gotta start out with some crosses. So let's get down into athletic position. Make sure we're outside of our base, outside of our frame. All I'm gonna have us focus on is doing the bounce, behind the back, bounce behind the back, progressively move forward. And let's be freaking great, all right? Let's go. Make sure to keep your eyes up. Canvas the floor. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. Let's go into the second move. Second move, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go behind. Behind the back twice, come back to the same hand. When we get to half court, we'll switch to the left hand, go backwards. It's the second behind the back drill. You gotta have it behind the back to do this. If you guys are having a difficult time like trying this out, obviously start off slow. Get yourself to find a comfortable space behind the back. Maybe get in front of a mirror, touch onto a wall. We can build from there, all right? On to drill 3. On to the third move, I'm gonna have us go behind the back and attack. Reason being that I want to attack is I want to see the ball going a couple of times before we progressively move into our jump shots. And then I'll show you the combinations of what you can do from behind the back. Three shots on that side. Now you switch over to the left side, do the same thing. As you guys see, we got these 6 layers to go in. That's just getting us a little warm up going. So let's attack it downhill behind the back. And now let's progressively move back and get into the jump shots. Build it from this spot right here. What I'm gonna focus on right now is going into a pound dribble. Pound dribble to a shot behind the back. As you guys see, I'm below the free throw line, but a little bit above the restricted. I got a nice little distance just to get my body warmed up. I feel a little warm, as you guys see, I'm sweating, but I'm not feeling like I unlocked my body enough. So I'm gonna start here, go into a quick pound, boom, pull back, elbow to top of my shot. Try to get some all nets in. With this drill, let's try to get about 10 to 15 makes before we move. And as you get those 10 to 15 makes, you want to start seeing yourself make shots before we start stepping out to the high school 3, college 3, and NBA 3. If you guys are wondering why, before I actually go into the behind the back, you guys can see me go a hard pound. Basically what that's simulated for me is that my body's going downhill at a certain speed. And as me going downhill at a certain speed, I'm stopping, pulling the ball behind my back, allowing that defender's momentum to take them outside of my frame. If they're a good defender, they might not be too far outside of the frame, but at the end of the day, with us stopping here, We can't gauge their momentum, we only can gauge ours. Getting that behind the back, getting into elbow tuck, load those legs, knock it down, okay? Let's go on to the fourth drill. Hope you guys still rocking with me. Going on to the fourth move, it's gonna be a double behind the back. Double behind the back, I don't know if you guys see, but Curry does this a lot. Again, it's a lot of pounds. Go here and wrap over. This double behind the back right now, I feel like it's a good move to use because I feel like it gets those eager defenders. Eager defenders always like to go for the first crosses. So as soon as we put it down, they're putting their hand there. So with this one in the front, it's the same way as this one in between, and the same as this one behind the back. So we want to build from that behind the back because as far as the defender, they won't be able to get the ball in front of us. This ball behind our back, we can play with this hand, get it out the way, attack out, and be great. Let's try to get 10 makes on both sides. The reason why I like the behind the backs the most, growing up with my crossovers, I used to have the short, stubby T-Rex arms. Like I couldn't get full extension in my crossovers. And I found myself getting the ball stolen a lot growing up throughout the years. And I think once I got into the behind the back, I rarely got the ball stolen. The reason why I'm telling you guys to incorporate the behind the back is because it actually works. You get into a position to where this basketball is always protected, and now it's the man-me ball concept that I'm always telling you guys. We don't want this person touching our basketball, so what we're gonna do is put it in the vicinity to where they can't reach for it, and we can always protect ourselves. As we go on to the next move, is but so much that you can do from a behind the back situation. So I want to show you guys how to build from behind the back and all the moves that you can do coming out of it. So off the behind the back, consider it an audible. Off the behind the back, we can go crosses. Off the behind the back, we can go tweens. And off the behind the back, we can go in and out. I want you guys to see how my foot movement moves, how my body moves, how I get into these positions, knock down these shots, to how you can have a killer behind the back crossover. Over the first move I want you guys to focus on is behind the back into our anchor cross. While the behind the back is here, anchor cross, pick up both feet, reach outside of your body, sham back. This should get you a defender outside your frame and get you a killer move. So this is move number one. Ooh. 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 As you guys see for that last one, that was more of an audible, but it built from the foundation of the behind the back into an anchor cross. On to the second move, we're gonna go into behind the back in and out. The reason why I'm going to go into in and out is the defenders anticipating us to come from behind the back into a cross, which means they'll be in this position, which is really isn't athletic. So more than likely, when we get out here and they put their hand here, we'll get outside that frame, knock it down for some jump shots, keep that elbow tucked in, explode up. For this last move here, I'm gonna consider this just a walk down. Normally I show you guys a lot of things that goes downhill into a good jump shot. I'm gonna consider this a walk down. If you guys know Paul George and Kyrie Irving is always among the top names as far as skill, who's the smoothest player. I see this from both of them, but seeing it from Paul George, just him at that 6'8", 6'9" frame just looks a little bit different. Seeing somebody that huge being able to move, you know what I mean? When I was growing up, 6'9" was only big men. So seeing guards or forward be able to get into this is so tough. But I want to focus on getting into behind the back, into the tween, and off of the tween here, I want us to focus on that bounce into that 1-2 step, getting that defender, as you guys can see my feet, back on their heels, getting them back on the heels, to simulate that downhill drive, which should have them push back. You get to the top of that shot, knock it down for the last move of the series, all right? Hope so far you guys looking at this behind the back and seeing how you can implement these behind the backs into your game and actually apply them. Like, I'm not showing you drills just to put out a video, just to show you guys like some BS. These actually work. These actually have helped players get to the next level, stay the next level, keep their contract, keep their schooling. And yeah, let's be great. Get yourself into a position. Feel comfortable rocking before you start. You want to have that fluidity. Have that fluidity in the knees, have the fluidity in the hips. Drop down. Knock down that shot. As you guys see, my behind the back isn't as aggressive. Get a couple of freestyles in just to finish out. It'd be great, man. Oh my God, that was so tough. And that's it for today's video. Video number 23, man. Tomorrow's the last video of the tutorial. Please stay tuned for the Christmas video. Please stay tuned for the Christmas video. You don't want to miss it, all right? It's your boy MATTMIS. Your boy Royalty. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.